Well, that was some game. A hell of a match by the Black and Silver on Fiesta night. They gave it their all. They put up a fight like they always do, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, the only downside, like I said on TikTok, is why did they have to stink it up like Terry Labonte and bitch it up like Bryn Forbes all at the same time after working so hard to come back to force the extra session, you know? But hey, what can you do? It's out of my control. It's out of all the fans' control. And the Spurs are allowing fans back in the AT&T Center on a limited capacity, just like what NASCAR's doing with all their races this year, with at least, I think Bill Land said on the Spurs telecast on Fox Southwest, at least 30,000 fans, I think. I'll have to double check and look it up, check it out like Kevin LePage. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to Dro Serna. You may know him best as Alex or Alejandro, and his twin sisters, Talia and Tatiana Serna. They're all celebrating a birthday today, just like my twin cousins, Tatiana. Also, yeah, her name's also Tatiana, and Isaiah Watson did yesterday on my abuelo's 93rd birthday. I don't want to say thanks for all the love that you showed me yesterday and what was an emotional but a good day for me over on Twitter and and also here on YouTube as well. Just everyone in general, but also go subscribe to Dro on his individual channel, Alex Serna, as well as his group channel with his besties, Luke Griffiths and Maxi Kream. I think Maxi Brockman, I think is his real last name, but he goes by the YouTube stage name or social media name, stage name, I don't know, Maxi Kream. Subscribe to them, LG Dro Kream for life. Both links are in the description. So therefore, anyway, let's talk about tonight's game. The first quarter, when the game began, we were off to a semi-good start, but then the Nets killed us after that at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, we came back and tied the game, but like always, Brooklyn found a way to pounce and pull away again, and it could have been worse at the end of the first half as we were down only by 3 points. So therefore, I think in the third quarter, we played really, really well. We tied the game and took the lead at a few points, but the Nets always found a way to pounce. Like I said, for the second time, I said this in this video, but I'm just telling it like it is, because Kyrie, Harden, and KD, when he's back after the All-Star break, all those three of those guys are for real. And that Claxton guy who shares a last name with 2003 NBA champion with the Spurs, Speedy Claxton, he's a freak of nature like Ricky Martin. He was a beast tonight. He killed us too. Therefore, the Nets looked like they had it in the bag at the end of the fourth quarter. But then DeJounte came to the rescue. And like I said on TikTok, Lonnie Walker has had a bad 2 or 3 games, past couple 2 or 3 games, I should say, a better way to put it. And he was actually turning his luck around. It looked like it was going to go to waste, but DeJounte gave us hope by forcing the game to OT with the Alex Serna, Tatiana Serna, Talia Serna birthday miracle shot. But then DeMar, bitched it up like Bryn Forbes and stunk it up like Terry Labonte in overtime. I mean, DeJounte was the only one DeJounte and Lonnie played really well tonight. They were the only ones who played well. DeMar played okay, played really good until the overtime session. But hey, like I said, you'll win some, you'll lose some. Tomorrow night, I will not be tuning in to tell the truth and make this, because we have another game against the Knicks and a rematch of the 1999 NBA Finals, which usually happens once and twice a year. Once in San Antonio, once in New York. And as for the rescheduled Spurs-Cavs game here in Cleveland, since it got postponed, it kind of gives my dad and I a chance to keep our streak alive of attending Cavs games whenever the Spurs come to town. Because since I don't live in San Antonio nor ever came from there, I only get to see them in person once a year. Even when I lived in Michigan in the Lenore house, whenever the Spurs came to town to play the Pistons, that was my only chance to go see the Spurs in person back when I was younger. So therefore, we might be able to go after all. My dad's going to try to find a way to get us tickets and of his own, since it's usually his friends that gave us the tickets for us don't have them this year because of COVID, like I mentioned many, many times. He's going to try to find a way to buy the tickets on his own so him and I could go for ourselves. So I will see you all tomorrow night when we play the Knicks in the rematch of the 1999 NBA Finals.